far as the mission goes, what I would say, like back in the day when I flew bombers, we are on time, on target.
Robins Air Force Base leaders sharing the status of Central Georgia's economic engine. Hello everyone and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Frank Malloy. They say all is good as they prepare for 4 new missions. Megan Western joins us live in Warner Robins with more on today's State of the Base address. And Megan's also going to tell us about some big changes that are happening there.
Good evening, Frank. Now, base leaders all echoed the same goal of readiness and getting prepared. Now, as a whole, they're looking to strengthen their technology and their resources so that the warfighters can stand against and defeat any potential adversaries like China. Robins Air Force Base leaders are getting ready for new missions, welcoming new planes, new technology, and they hope new buildings.
We have to modernize our infrastructure. Over 50 years old is some of our infrastructure systems.
Colonel Diedrich Reese says the updates are needed to support the new missions and the base's air logistics complex.
Being the #1 industrial complex in the state, we need those systems to be modernized so that we can continue the output that he's required.
But leaders are also modernizing technology.
General Kelly is quoted as saying, if we lose in the electromagnetic spectrum, we're going to lose in combat, and we're going to lose quickly.
That's why Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Cox shared the urgency to create the 950th Spectrum Warfare Group.
The 2 detachments that we are standing up here are going to turn into a operations group and then a electronic warfare squadron.
Part of the goal is to make sure during battle, all of the Air Force's technology systems can work together, and the other
denying the enemy's use of their radars, of their radios, of their navigation systems as well.
The new group will stand up on June 1st of this year, and in the next 3 years employ at least 300 workers.
Many members of our organizations wear a patch that says 2027 on it because we understand that the importance of getting after these missions aren't something that we can wait for. We have to start getting after it now.
Lieutenant Colonel Cox says that 300 employees is a lot to find, but practically every base leader echoed that same message of needing to employ more staff. They are all looking for people that have experience in cybersecurity, programming, IT, AI, and any other cyber background. In Warner Robins, Megan Western, 13 WMAZ News.
Thank you, Megan. Some leaders say with new missions, we will see more young singles coming to the Central Georgia community. They said that will mean a bigger need for affordable housing and more entertainment options. Robins Air Force Base has a significant impact not only here in Central Georgia, but around the entire state. It pours nearly $4 billion into Georgia, plus more than $1 billion in goods and services. Nearly $3 billion went for employee payroll. If all 850 civilian vacancies were full, the base would add an additional $76 million in payroll. This month, there is a civilian hiring fair. It is Tuesday, April 30th. They're looking for folks, as Megan just said, with cybersecurity, IT, telecommunications, and cyber engineering experience. You can find all of our coverage on what goes on at Robins Air Force Base in the 13WMAZ Behind the Lines series on 13WMAZ.com. It highlights the people who make Robins run and the jobs they perform.